The man was undergoing brutal training because he was about to go to prison. To avoid being bullied inside, he sought out a kung fu master. Everything he was doing now was to practice martial arts. After a month of arduous training, the man's kung fu had greatly improved. When the man arrived at the prison, his fellow inmates introduced him to the power dynamics inside. But the man noticed a big, burly guy who relied on his physical advantage to intimidate others in the prison. The man saw this as a perfect opportunity to establish his authority. He walked straight up to the big guy and provoked him, even mocking him in front of everyone. This infuriated the big guy, who grabbed the man's shoulder, intending to teach him a harsh lesson. But unexpectedly, the man countered with a strike to the groin. The two immediately started fighting, but the man had learned kung fu and the big guy was no match for him. The man even pulled down the big guy's pants. Just as the man was celebrating, the big guy tried to launch a sneak attack. But the man caught his arm, twisted it, and broke his fingers. Finally, he kicked the big guy unconscious. A tattooed inmate approached, wanting the man to join his gang, but the man knocked him down with a single punch. The disgruntled black gang wanted to avenge the big guy. They surrounded the man, ready to gang up on him, but in no time, the man had subdued all the underlings. Seeing his underlings all taken down, the gang leader had no choice but to step up. With one punch, the man knocked out the gang leader's teeth. From then on, no one in the prison dared to mess with him. One day, while showering, the tattooed inmate pulled out a blade, wanting to take out the man. The man noticed the sneak attack. In the struggle, the man was still cut, but he grabbed the tattooed man's hand, knocking the weapon away, and slammed him hard against the wall. Then, the man pulled out a homemade nunchaku. Just as the tattooed man thought the man would attack with the nunchaku, the man unexpectedly delivered a swift kick, rendering the tattooed man unable to fight back. With this, the man had completely dominated the entire prison.